in the morning. But I was thinking about West 5 now. Um, the 50-year contract. Yeah, the 50-year contract. And the 50-year contract is for special kids. It's for special kids, obviously. They're supposed to treat them different, though. They're supposed to treat them a certain kind of way. But they don't. It's a century struggle. I don't know if that's a half a lifetime or a whole lifetime. I can't remember. But they ain't supposed to make them suffer like I suffered, though. And they didn't. I think they gotta sign up for that century struggle stuff. Um, they gotta actually sign up for it. And sign you up for it. And I think it depends on how your life was. And then your parents gotta say, yeah, they ready or that. See, my parents tell lies. So they just did it for the money. I know they be wanting me to sugarcoat, so they decent. I guess they decent. I don't barely know my mama. I'm gonna just be real with you. I don't even know that lady that much like that. Just like Jesus said, I never knew y'all really like that. I don't disrespect them or nothing, but we just didn't have a bond like that. And the family mainly just used me as you could tell I was just some source of energy for them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no disrespect. That's why I don't deal with them. Because then when I did used to go around them, I was always the eyeball out. If I did go to their little Thanksgiving stuff, I was the eyeball out, and they always used to try to shut me down. It's pointless to go around. I just didn't deal with it. I never was treated like family around them, period. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, they signed you up for this little 10-year contract or whatever. I mean, this is our guy told me. I ain't supposed to know this. The kids ain't supposed to know you're in this experiment. That's what I'm saying though. Who told me? God told me. And God told me whoever signed the last contract deal was going straight to hell because they lied about it for money. That's why I could comfortably say that. And that's how I comfortably know there's a hell. And not only do I know there's a hell, I know where the portal's at. That's all around us. That send you straight to hell. And people walk in and out of them every day, all day. Well, people go in there, angels come out of. The angels take them there or whatever. I guess I don't know. It all depends. Some people die and go there, and some people die and go there, and some people go there before they're supposed to go there, and be still walking on earth. And but when you see the portals in the Bible, when it said everybody will be here until God return, that's true. Cause the portals somehow be still here, but you be in hell. It's like you in your cell. So that's how fair of a God is. And how would I know this? So obviously I'm a gifted kid. So I'm finna teach y'all a little bit about the energy, the way I see energy. Y'all might not see energy. Because if I'm one of them kids that was put in these 50-year things, y'all need to hear it from my side then, because y'all not one of them kids. And if it's kids here, there ain't no if, we are here. Kids are here that they keep putting in these little 50-year things for money. But they must be $1 billion children, and they kill them probably. They probably kill them because all they gotta do is make them be seen. The indigo kids were the same way, and the kids that they put the lamb blood on the door was the same way. And there was kids after that they done in. They just been doing these kids in, really. And that ain't, I don't know how they got away with it for so long. But they don't do all nationalities like that. Y'all don't do all nationality like that. I hate to say it like that. Y'all don't do white folk like that. I ain't seen one like that. And when I see one like that, I ain't trying to make no race deal like that because I hate getting into that. But I don't see other nationalities doing that like that. I see when them kids is born, they protect them and put them in a place, and they have their money for them. Because y'all know the curse that come along with it. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe y'all program black folks back in slavery day with that Willie Lynch crap to torture that person so that we keep, okay, that makes it, so we keep the curse amongst the people. Oh, okay, boom, I see, so it really ain't a race thing. It's still a format again, once again, the old format. But anyway, see how fast I figured that out? All you gotta do is sit there and well, some of y'all too intoxicated, mine too cloudy. But anyway, uh, um, so anyway, let me show y'all how the energy work on my side. Like I said, these portals of hell, so you do these things, and you go into this portal, and this portal just rumble the earth. It just rumble the earth until God return, revelation, and all that stuff happen. For its full effect, I guess. Yeah, God return to put the soul wherever they gotta go. So that's why I said God is such an awesome God. He's so forgivable because if your soul wind up in one of them portals and you still walking the earth, that's what I call a seared heart. You unseal your heart, you could possibly get your soul back before you die. See how that works? So that's how forgivable he is. So if you still here and you did all this stuff, how you know you done all this stuff when you done broke? When you break down to the point where you feel like automatically God ain't gonna forgive you and you just reckless, like that. When you just completely done gave up on your life. When you completely give up, sometimes you're not reckless, sometimes you're really evil, just real, real evil. And that's a seared heart. So, and just like the lovers that was supposed to come is 13, right? 13 vessels. Well, when y'all go out and sleep with these people, y'all being tested too, because we all just know, we ain't supposed to know about it. You know what I'm saying? I was wrongfully put in this extra 10 years anyway, somehow. Now, how do I know that? God told me that. I even met a girl one time. She was like, they said I supposed to be with Jesus Christ, and everybody called her crazy. But the family re-navigated her. But let's say she's supposed to be with a chosen one. And if she was in close proximity with a chosen one, and they put that person in an extra 50-year cycle, they were supposed to get that person money around a certain window of time. So whenever this person, she probably didn't know it, whenever this person realized that she was supposed to be with a chosen one, let's just say that, it was probably around the time they did it. These people, all y'all, you know what I'm trying to say without saying it. I hate telling y'all. All y'all that was involved in that going straight to hell. All y'all in the what you call it, if y'all ain't already in hell, y'all better, and if y'all still walking the earth, y'all better try to make right what y'all done wrong. Don't be trying to look at us and say we gonna hide and do this. Nah, you going to hell. You already don't want to go to prison. You don't want to go to hell. You ain't gonna be spectacular over there in hell. No matter who you think you are. You ranked down when you did this right here. When you attacked these chosen ones. But let's just say this girl was right. They kept calling her crazy. They re-navigated a flame to a different direction. And they re-navigated both of them really to opposite directions. But if that girl was right, they was supposed to give somebody their money or whatever around a certain window of time, and instead y'all fabricated this old crazy shit and sacrificed a chosen one. Y'all warped the whole energy in the world, probably. That's why the problem here, and it gotta be fixed. It need to be fixed. It's gonna have to be fixed immediately. All right, and so that's why that particular female. That's why I tell people leave her alone, because the Astro wrote her off as being spiritually slow or something. I can't remember what they call it. A spiritual disorder. So in other words, the Astro and guide and the analyst on the other side, and even in all the Astro. When I say Astro, it could be hell, heaven, everybody. I already done analyzed this girl and seen that she was wrongfully done or something. Something happened to her a long time ago. Something happened to her. But anyway, just leave it alone. I left it alone here. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, let's go back to energy. So let's go back to the women that God choose to be with these chosen ones. It's 13 a set. And y'all get tested because, like, for me, it's like 4 more to 10 more years. That's why God called it a double deal, because I guess it was wrongfully done or whatever. Somehow, whatever this deal was that my family and them did, it was wrongfully. It was all wrongly done. Yeah, they can write it out. But you don't know this. Somebody had to tell me about it. Now, I ain't supposed to know about these 50-year contract deals. I ain't even supposed to know about it. A lot of people don't know about the 50-year plans. And all I do know about, just from guessing, I know about if they exist, and they do exist, these kids are special. These kids are like Jesus vessels, Michael vessels, like Indigo kids and all that. So that's facts. I know that to be facts. So and then y'all go around and say Jesus is waking up. Now Jesus probably been woke up. Y'all keep putting them back to sleep by torturing them to death, because y'all still in his mind. That's how wicked and perverse the world is. We gotta thank God there's a forgiving God, bro. But what y'all not understand is portals all around y'all, sending y'all straight down. Like I said, when I had that dream, there was arts all around us, and we couldn't. That wasn't no dream. That was when I came back after having a near-death experience. Now I see why I can't die. It ain't that I can't die, I be dying. But God bring me right back alive, and I just refuse. I just hate coming back here. What it is that they keep trying to take me out, somebody or whatever. It's just a poor lifestyle of being treated. You treat it so bad, you die in the bad treatment of life or something like that. Somebody try to outsmart God with this crap. Just put it that way. And anyway, when God brought me back here, I had, like I said, I might have had so many near-death experiences that I can remember now when I do go on the other side a lot. Cause a lot of this time it might have not been through street activities. It might have just been through illnesses, because I couldn't breathe good and never could go to the doctor like I want to. They wasn't gonna take me to the doctor like I want to. They never had insurance on me, even when they should have had insurance on me somehow. So I never had insurance on me as a child, so I could never go to the doctor like that. So I would have these erratic breathings in my sleep, and I would just probably die in my sleep. You know, God bring me back. Y'all don't know about me. That's why I say y'all don't know me. Don't nobody out there know me. Shit. I be getting hot, boy, because you think you know somebody. You don't know me. I always had to protect myself around these folks. But anyway, and y'all too. Shit. But anyway, when I got back, I seen a bunch of arcs in the spirit, in the air, in the physical, that we can't see. And they look, like I said, they look blue. They look bluish. They look like souls itself. And I see a bunch of souls on earth walking out of their human bodies and going onto the arcs. But when I finally got here, finally got here, I realized I seen them arts turning to floats and turning to humans, and I knew I was one of them. And so some of them arts go straight to hell, and a lot of people going on them. So let's get to the women that's supposed to come to me. My father, God, he'd observing y'all like, hey, the meat suit ain't no good when y'all do what you do. So that energy that get inside of y'all that's trying to get to me, it's not part of that soul that you already got in your body somehow. It's my energy. We one body, we one soul. That lover is to me. So when y'all contaminate y'all body, that energy, which is God energy, jumps out of y'all body and go into another body. And that's why my ancestors told me, Isaiah and them and stuff like that, told me, I don't know if it was Isaiah, but told me a week ago, last 13 person. After that, they're going to go to another 13 group of people. I think they already telling me to start looking, but I don't know that for sure. That just been enough last 24 to 42 hours. I don't know that for sure. But it ain't really got nothing to do, I guess, with the ladies. But it's like they find out something and they just can't wait or whatever. Well, that position, you're going to lose that rank. You might not be going to hell, but you're just going to basically become a human because you were scheduled to be married to a chosen one. That was your whole purpose on earth. That was what you're supposed to be doing. Wasn't supposed to be getting rich. Wasn't supposed to have this. Wasn't supposed to have all them things. Illusions. All that illusion. That's illusion shit. This place is here to discipline us. We are here having an experience from God. We got to realize, here's the problem. We don't know what experience we're supposed to be having. That's the problem. That's the problem. But that's why them girls snap and start hurting each other. Y'all know that you start realizing when you finna prep for God's children, you don't matter how long you ain't. I know for a fact it ain't nothing but 10 years supposed to be waiting at the most. We already done went through 5, so what's wrong with you? You know, so, you know what I'm saying? You really didn't wake up till, 2 years ago to this issue. 2 years ago, even though you knew it, when I knew about it, you still didn't come to your senses about it till a year or two ago, so you still had all that freedom. You can't hold yourself together, then that's your fault, But anyway, the energy just leaves you, derank you lower rank yourself. Ain't nobody gonna argue with you because you know how us humans get when we get in our human emotions. We feel like God should understand that energy just gonna leave you and go to another 13. See, as the first 13 start, because they start getting you ready to be that wife to that chosen one. You start amping up, you start ascending without knowing and getting strong. That's why y'all get hot-headed and get all hot and bothered. But that energy is supposed to be waiting for your husband or your wife or whatever. So as you're doing that, y'all get tested. And everybody gonna test you. Devil, and these tests ain't gonna be no damn testing on humans. These gonna be Satan tests. Satan gonna send the best he got after you. And y'all feel them. So when you feel them, let's say it's 13 of y'all, when y'all feel them, that energy leave y'all, especially when you sell out for the money, then all of a sudden you start feeling like you're decomposing. Yeah, because it's like it's two energies there watching you. Because that's just like I'm being tested. Y'all being tested. You're going to take this money over God's child. Go ahead, they're going to give it to you. You can have the money. You take the money where immediately they start decomposing. The problem is you realize you did something wrong and you try to, I got the money, I need to go get the man. Now, that ain't going to work that way. It might, I don't know, it all depends on what God say, but I don't think it worked that way. So it's like you're going to be fighting against the grain and then it's like selling your soul to go to hell and you clawing your way back to heaven. You trying, I didn't want, like what Judas did. I ain't going to say your soul go to hell stuff. It's like what Judas did with that money. I don't want the money no more, and throw the damn money in the man's face. Just like that. And then y'all definition of Jesus Christ, how y'all trying to, this is the perverse world. And how y'all trying to get this perfect Jesus out of this perverse world. I think it's like a certain energy, y'all got that messed up too, basically, some way. It's a perverse world. So how good can a person get? You gotta say to yourself, well, how good can they get since the world is completely perverse at this moment? Well, I'm pretty sure if you got a person that just cuss, that's pretty much good enough. I don't know though. I ain't Jesus, so I wouldn't know, bro. I don't know. I'm saying this is rough because when you connected to God like this, we see y'all dark side, everybody in the world, and it's rough, man. It don't matter who you are out there. Every last one of y'all got a skeleton in y'all closet, and I don't even like to see them. I put clothes on. I put clothes on y'all skeletons and put them back in your closet. I don't even want to see them. So it's like y'all out there doing this, what I'm gonna do this, and then get right, I guess. For the women, I don't know how y'all women got. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on, but I'm guessing that's how it goes. I don't know, but it is if these, and it's partially the people's fault. America, the youngest country in the world, think we know more than the oldest country. I'm sure other countries probably don't do this, and they probably let people know, and they probably treat these people fairly decent. America trying something else. You can't go. I ain't never understood it. It's like everybody can make money. You mainly use the IOUs over here like anywhere else, paper money. So you supposed to create money for these people, for this situation, I'm sure. I mean, but you want to battle for the money. I don't know what y'all got going on, man. Y'all gonna have to reach out to them other countries and discipline yourselves and ask them, how do y'all treat people like this? Because y'all don't got a clue. Y'all don't got a clue. And you too busy having pride to want to ask somebody. Don't have a lot of pride. Just ask somebody. Don't have a lot of pride. But in my case, they unalive me. I say they unalive me. But I know about that 50-year stuff, though. I know God told me that they signed me up for something, my parents. And they literally try to get checks off of me to the end. And then they want to write me off credit. They kept abusing me to the point, mentally abusing me to the point. And they always say, I don't want to treat him good in front of his brother. And they ain't never want to treat me good, period. It ain't got nothing to do with it. I remember when my brother didn't even care about that. They programmed that into my brother. And so y'all was filling them texts a long time ago. That's what I'm saying. Save your soul. Don't worry about saving me because it's too late. I done saved myself with God. Save yourself. Save yourself. Because if I know all this, somebody or something had to tell me all this. That's all I'm trying to say. Somebody or something had to tell me all this. So that's why I say I'm not even talking about this for myself. I'm talking about this like even for the girl. She got with me. The girl that I met that said she's supposed to have been with a chosen one. Everything she said that was supposed to happen to her was exactly right. But honey, you joined the side. All you had to do, they was tricking you to hate the person. I guess you know that now, to hate the person you were supposed to be with. And by the time you got with that person, you was already torturing yourself, and you decided to get with them to torture that person. And because you was descended, you can't get with that pride that you kept wanting. You, cause I know you were getting on everybody's nerves. You was just talking about just 2 years ago, honey. You can't get it an addict. You can't be an addict getting it. So when you was with that chosen one, and that person looked at you and told you, well, we'll have to clean up our act to get something like that, an inheritance like that. And you said, damn that shit. Well, you sacrificed you sacrifice your dream to do what you're doing every day, all day long. But I don't even think you're doing that no more. I heard you were trying to clean up. I hope so. Because that attitude you had that I'm God and I tell God what to do, that was the drugs talking. It be like that sometimes. It just be like that. But so for future references out there, to those you playing in this energy, you gotta respect the energy as well. just is what it is, y'all. I don't know what's going on really, but I know it wasn't supposed to be this distorted. That's all I know. And I know it's bad. But I just got on to tell y'all how the energy really be going though. Like we do put ourselves in hell sales. We just don't know it because we still rumbling the earth. It's up to us to notice if we got a seared heart. Ain't nobody gonna tell you. You just gotta look back and say, is this right? I'm treating people like, and it seems like I'm used to it. I like doing it or something. Or I think it's normal. Why am I treating these people so cold, man? Because you got a seared heart. And then you gotta reevaluate yourself and go over how you was and how you been treating people, I guess. But like I said, when it comes to y'all women, when you continue to want to be too human, all it is that royalty energy, that ascension type royalty energy gonna leave your body and just go to another 13. Just go to the other ones. And what happened is, God utilized social media and everything. Cause just like back in Jesus' day, God utilized whatever they had going on back then. Back in Jesus' day, they probably had similar things that helped them with information like computers, just like people use on property, land. See, y'all don't know nothing about it. None of these cities, y'all city folks don't know as much as you think. Like what we use in countries to find water and stuff like that. When you got pipes busted on the ground, y'all call it the devil. It's just certain things, bro. I don't know if my brother had to use all that shit, he probably did, but it's something that you can use that we see every day that you can go to the dollar store and buy. So, y'all, and it's just computers is a shorter way of doing it. So what happened is this guy gonna switch the network. Let's say Satan owned the technology. Satan is over technology. Well, okay. If Satan is over technology, then when guys say, Satan, I need the chosen ones, technology for them, if you don't mind. And Satan gonna say, okay, here, Dad. Boom. All right, and then he gonna show me these group of women consistently. And the problem is Satan gonna do it too, though. So it's like, cause it's like you gotta figure out, and which is not hard though. It's like, which is part of the test. You gotta figure out which ones is of the dark and which ones of the light. They still probably okay to be with you, but you just gotta figure out which one of the dark, which one of the light. It ain't no evil or good. It's just one of them dark, one of them light. That's how far I came with this chosen one thing, bro. It's like ain't nobody there to tell you nothing. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. That's what you learning at. You learning energy. You studying energy. That's it. And you studying how to give God your energy and put all your faith and glory in God. Give God the glory. No, you ain't overly righteous though. You ain't just script. You learn to live life, but you honor God while you live in life. So it's pretty easy. It ain't easy, but it is once you balance it. But anyway, I had something else to say, but I can't remember. I guess it wasn't important.